And we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome into the Flippin Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Starr. If you're new here or you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button while you're listening along today. I have a special guest today. You can already see him wherever he's at.
I'm here somewhere. There.
He's here. I'm going to go pull his channel up so I can put his channel in the chat for you. So you can go follow him on YouTube as well and subscribe. So here's Robert's channel. Go give him a subscribe as well.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make you big, maybe.
You can try.
Go. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so tell us all about you.
Well, I'm Robert the Zombie Bargain Hunter. Been on eBay over 22 years. Sell mostly plush action figures lately and video games. That's basically about me. I've been doing YouTube for probably about 3 years where I show you my what I make every single week. Well, I try every single week. And I do a bunch of plush hauls and a whole bunch of different fun things. So come join my channel.
All right. So I did put his channel over there. Maybe Dawn, the moderator, can spam it a little bit for us. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Crystal. Crystal sells plush too, so she's here too.
Oh, cool.
To commiserate with the royalty, I guess. Darlene is here and Lucille Hickson. Hey, welcome in. So Robert does sell a lot of plush. He is a zombie bargain hunter on all his socials. That's why he's got a zombie on. And so we're just going to hang out today. We're going to take questions from the chat. Hopefully you brought some, or else you're just going to listen to me and Robert talk today. Hi, Heather. Heather, you sell plush too? Plush are fun. Hi, Northwest Purple Sparkles. So I have some plush behind me while we wait for questions.
I have a plush with a wooden head.
I've got what is that?
He's a wooden head one from D&D.
Oh my god, that's so cool. He's like a
well,
I would use keywords such as Jester and Harlequin.
How about cat fur? Is that a good keyword?
What? Cat fur? No.
Cat fur?
No. Not at all.
Comes with loads of cat fur. I'll put it in the description.
I'm thinking I might keep this one.
Ooh, cool.
Do you think we should comp them and see if I should keep them or sell them?
$18.99, and the turds sell them for $7.99.
I would think more like $29.99. He's Batman.
Yeah, I just did Heroes. That's why.
I'm Batman.
Oh, it's gunned. Okay, so higher than that.
Yeah, and it's officially licensed.
Gunned.
It's officially licensed. Let's look them up. I guess I should share my screen too, huh?
Might as well.
I need my eyes. I'm not prepared.
I'm sleepy.
We almost forgot to go live. We were talking. All right. Eyeballs.
Cool.
Gunned. Batman Bear. That's Robin. Oh, there's mine. $12.99.
Nah.
Guys are turds.
See what they sold for.
Oh my.
Yeah, there's so many turds on right now.
That's 16 all in. That's 22 all in. Oh, look at that. Look at that one.
Ooh, that one's cool.
I like Harley. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, so 20 bucks.
Yeah, maybe 20.
Oh, there's the one for 24. I'd sell it for 24 then.
But he's got his hang tag.
I don't care.
See? If you're not familiar with the term hang tag, guys, it's the little tag that hangs from the plush by the little plastic barb.
But it's so cool.
The ones on their butts are called tush tags.
Yeah, there's way too many turds right now selling plush
Maybe
for nothing.
Maybe I need to keep him then.
Might as well.
He wants to be my friend.
Put him with Baby Yoda.
I was going to say he could sit with my $800 Batman shirt from the charity last year.
Oh, there you go.
I'm going to say hi to some other people that have come in. I did
Cool.
say hi to Northwest Purple Sparkles. Inky Thimble is here. Jay is here. Hi, Jay. Jay's going to be my roomie at Camp Listing Party event.
Cool. Hey, Jill.
Jill's here. You got some exclamation points. I think they're excited to see you.
That's right.
I do have a P.O. box, but I don't know it, so I'm going to have to pull up my Instagram to read it to you. Well, when we moved back here from Florida and got the new P.O. box, it has the most numbers I've ever heard of.
Oh, geez.
I've never seen a post office box with this many numbers. It's like... All right. I'm going to type it in the chat.
All right. Now I'm going to play with my hand puppet while you're typing.
All right. Tell us about your hand puppet.
So I believe it's a Wild Republic. Yep. Wild Republic. Cute. Doesn't make noise, though. I like the ones that make noise.
Wild Republic is also K&M International.
Yep.
Same brand. They usually have both on their tags, but it used to just be K&M Internet. Look, my freaking moderator's on the ball. He had it up there before I did. It's 95214. Have you ever heard of post office with that many numbers?
Never had a post office box, so
I don't like stalkers.
I don't mind.
Oh, it's under the video too. Duh. My name is Starr. I do this for a living. I know where things are. Do 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 do. Oh, I have this other really cute Build-A-Bear.
Cool.
I'm gonna go get it off camera. My pajama pants. Come around this way. Block myself. I have pajama pants on, people.
Cool. So do I.
Yeah, I only have to look professional from the top up, right? See my
I'm
pajama
gonna
pants?
flip my lion puppet.
It sounds like a California zip code, like 90210.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's cute.
Cool.
It has hearts.
Valentine's heart bear.
It's Build-A-Bear.
Cool.
And then this Scentsy Buddy. You guys, Scentsy Buddies are bolos? Sometimes.
I used to sell them for 50, but now they're down to 30. Me. Too many turds online.
Yeah, people need to stop racing to the bottom because it's just hurting everybody.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Look. Wild Republic.
Cool.
So we had a blue lion and a blue, I forget what the other one was. And when I comped them, the blue ones are called the Heritage Collection by Wild Republic, and they go for more money.
Uh-huh.
So I'm hoping the green one does too.
Probably.
You know what? Maybe we'll look him up too.
Might as well.
But I want to do it a special way.
You know how to get off little spots off Casper? It's made from a plastic.
Did you try Awesome?
I haven't tried anything yet. I'm scared. I'm scared to ruin him. He's like old.
Or Tide Pen?
He's super old.
All right, let's go to here.
Cool.
And show you how I look stuff up from this perfectly. Done. So this is a Wild Republican Vibes tiger.
Cool.
And look at the prices. That is just sad.
Yeah. People think if they put it down for $1, it'll sell faster.
And then the next person goes down another $1.
Yeah.
And the next person goes down another $1.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
It's just like what happens in the World of Warcraft auction houses.
Cool.
So, anyway. Stop racing to the bottom.
Yeah, it's annoying me.
And if you are panicked and you need sales, you don't have to lower your prices and participate in that race to the bottom. You don't have to be a turd.
I actually raised my prices this year and last year.
Yeah. What you can do, I mean, if you're really desperate for sales and you're freaking out, keep your prices where they're at or even raise them a little bit and run sales. You know, we used to run 25% off on the weekends. Our stuff is marked 25% higher than what we really want to begin with.
I do 15.
So we used to do 25 on the weekends. We're doing 30 now to kind of try to pick things up a little bit. But when that 30% sale comes off or after the weekend, my prices are back to where they should be. So I don't freak out and go, nothing's selling. Let me price all my silver jeans at 32. I just run a 20% off sale and knock them down to 32. Wild Republic does tourist branded items, like for Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. I think it depends on the zoo how it affects the price. Robert, you want to answer this?
Yeah, depending on the zoo and the popularity of the zoo, it'll fluctuate. Well, make the price fluctuate from $5 to $10, depending on the plush.
And I think it can depend on the animal too.
Yeah, of course.
So I remember a specific Wild Republic peacock from the Pittsburgh Zoo, and it only went for like 25 or 30. And then I had a red panda from San Diego.
Something like this will sell better than just a dirty elephant like this.
I'm a woolly mammoth.
That's right.
Do you remember that?
There he is.
Woolly mammoth.
There's your friend. This is Snowy and Friends. And his name is Snowy.
If it's a very popular zoo and it has a baby, I would. I mean, it's me though. I'm the opposite of rate. I'm like $50.
Exactly.
I'm like, what's that bitch for $50? You can always put it on sale.
Yeah, I always put the mother and baby together, and it seems to sell way better.
Yeah, and if also keep in mind how many are listed. So let's say I've comped that green tiger, and a bunch of folks had sold him for 12, but now there's only one other one listed. I have one of two, so I can raise my price and just wait until the other one sells, and then mine's the only one.
Yeah, I have a person right now crying. I have an action figure that there's only 2 left, and the last 2 sold for like 50. So I'm like, oh, forget it. I'm raising mine up to 70. There's only 2 left.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a person that offers, the last one sold for 50. Can't you give it to me at 50 now? Not gonna happen.
Have questions, put them over in the chat. And are you still active on Instagram?
I try to be.
I'm not, clearly, because I don't know whether you are. I try to post on there each morning something, but
Nah, I post like once or twice a week. But
I've
usually
been
just like a slot machine that I've been playing or something. Just fun stuff.
I've been focusing more on my other Instagram that's for selling.
Yeah.
I started, I guess I can show it. What? Starr will share her screen. I just put Robert's Instagram.
There I am. There's my game.
There you go. There's Robert. I just put the link. Go follow him. So I created a Hippo hut. It goes with our Hippo hut eBay store. And this is just for selling.
Cool.
And if you don't have a lot of followers on Instagram, that's okay. Instagram sales do not rely on followers. It relies on good hashtags. So if you aren't aware, there is a select group of men that like My Little Ponies.
The bronies.
The bronies. And they have brony cons.
So cute.
Blazing Star brony. I know he is. He's got little vampire teeth. Look.
Oh, crap.
Isn't he cute? Oh, but he's a special from their BronyCon 2014. So I may not have a lot of followers on here, but I have good keywords or hashtags, I should say. BronyCon 2014, Blazing Starr. So if you have good keywords on Instagram, people will still find you. And you don't have to do direct sales, which is a headache because you have to worry about who messaged me first and invoicing. You can just put a link right to your eBay on your Instagram and take them right to your store. And make sure you have your feature categories and items and stuff like that set up in your stores.
Ooh.
And also within each one, you can put a direct link. So you can't click it like you can Facebook, but if somebody was interested in this men's Hawaiian shirt, they could click that, copy it, and go right to the listing and buy it.
Nah, nobody's interested in that shirt.
You know what? Nobody's interested in your face. Nobody's interested in Robert's face. Oh, you know what else I've started doing, Robert?
What's up?
Pinterest.
Oh yeah, I have one of those too.
I just got started. But allegedly, let me come back and show you my face real quick. Allegedly, Pinterest gets the most visibility and views on Google.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. So if you have a pin on Pinterest, it's more likely to show up on Google than a Poshmark listing, Macari listing, eBay listing, Instagram. And all those do show up on Google. In fact, we had a sale on Kitizen, like the least known platform out there.
Yeah. Besides Bonanza.
This woman messaged me on a sweater and said, "Is this a woman's sweater? Because it's selling on Kitizen. I've never heard of Kitizen." She's like, "I found you on Google." So she found our listing on Google and clicked through and she bought it.
Huh, sweet.
But,
yeah, I've never listed on Pinterest. I just used it to promote my channel. I put a link every single
yeah, I might start a second. I might start a second one for that. So like my Instagram has the Flippin Hippos for social media and the Hippo Hut for selling.
Yeah.
My Pinterest is the Hippo Hut, so this is for selling. I could create one for social media.
I just put it on everything. LinkedIn, Pinterest. There's another one that Microsoft used to be into, but then they got rid of. I forget what it's called. So, and then I've done Rumble. I've had my videos up on Rumble now. So, I'm everywhere. You can find me everywhere.
I'm trying to get more sales than social media presence right now. So, what's Rumble?
Rumble's like the YouTube, but smaller YouTube.
What? Is this something I need to look into? No, because I have enough on my plate.
No, I don't do anything different. I just put drop the link and load up the video there. So if it ever becomes popular, I'll have a little presence there already.
Is this it?
Yep. And I'm on there somewhere. Only put like 4 or 5 videos. Made I think $25 so far. That's about it.
So what are the requirements to be monetized over here?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, as soon as you put yourself in there, you're monetized. Yeah, click my see.
So this could be
bubble maker.
I know, I watched that one. That was awesome. If I had a use for bubbles, I would have bought a bubble maker based on your video. But we don't really use a lot of bubbles. I'm gonna do this because that Meta stopped paying folks for their Instagram and their Facebook reels.
Oh, they stopped? Oh. I was going to ask you, how do I do that? So,
a couple months ago, they made the announcement, and then they started rolling it out to where they're not paying their content creators anymore for your reels. They still want you to make reels because it gets you views, it gets you in the algorithm and followers.
Yeah, I get views. Yeah.
Listen, when I can make a 30-second video and make a couple $100 a day.
That was great. But if you don't get paid for it, the effort's not there.
But if Rumble pays,
I'm not saying it pays. I've gotten $25.
But it's another stream of income.
Yeah.
and I just lost Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, so yeah, you can try. I mean, it's super simple. I upload the video the same time I do it on YouTube, and sometimes people don't like YouTube, so they go to Rumble.
Do you have to have your videos be a certain link or anything?
No, it's basically open market out there.
So I could do long form and
I've never
short?
done a short one, so but I'm sure you can. But
Like all my cooking videos are shorts.
yeah, I've never done a short in my life. I hate shorts, period. So that's why.
I like them for so many.
I like watching long things and leave them in the background and go do something.
Oh, for me to watch, I like long form. But for cooking videos and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you something real quick on eBay, and then we'll answer some more questions. If you have questions, put them in the chat, please. You hook up any of your social media on eBay?
Cool.
So you can hook up Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Those I actually post using List Perfectly. Actually, I'm banned from Twitter. I'm banned from Twitter.
What'd you do?
When we first started cross-posting to Poshmark, I had my Poshmark linked to my Twitter. And I was cross-posting 50 items at a time, several times a day, using List Perfectly to Poshmark. So 200 plus tweets were coming out.
Oh, no.
I got banned for spamming.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. That when they connect together, it just spams everybody. It's like, oh.
Yeah, so
I don't even like myself. I don't want to see all these freaking things.
I unfortunately was banned in 2019, I think, and I've just never tried to go back. Anyway, you can hook your Pinterest to your Poshmark, and you're not going to get banned for spamming. All it does is put all your stuff here that you've listed.
Oh, that's cool.
It makes its own separate board, my Posh Closet.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
It has the official Poshmark logo. So when I got banned from Twitter, I did link Poshmark in here years ago, and this was all I ever used Pinterest for until recently.
Oh,
but so you can do that, and there's
even though I haven't been using Poshmark lately.
Yeah, there's no penalties. Every time you post on Poshmark, it comes here. If it's something old that's already sold or whatever, the link won't work. That's all. This link still works, so those are still available.
My mailman's picking up my packages. So if you hear anything, that's what it is.
Mine comes at 10 in the morning. Okay, so what you do is you go to your store, hover there under social here or social on the left.
Cool.
You can link your accounts. I only have Pinterest linked. And each day I've just been moving about 4 or 5. You select which board you want to go to. And then you can have your Pinterest link go back to that particular listing, an entire category, or your overall store or a promotion.
Oh, that's cool. I'll try that. I like
for the
Pinterest.
purpose of this, what did I click? Disney?
I don't know.
Disney.
My mailman's distracting me.
I can tell. That's okay. I'm doing a demo.
Cool.
Let's do Eeyore. So I click Eeyore. I go next. And I'm just going to throw in some good hashtags. eBay seller, eBay store, Disney, Winnie the Pooh. And that's all they suggested. So I'll add Eeyore. I'll add Disneyland. I'll add Walt Disney. And here's a hint. Always, 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 always hashtag the name of your own store.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay. And then they'll tell you they're done. You can view it if you'd like.
Oh, he has something on his nose.
A butterfly.
Oh, how cute.
And when you tell it you're done, it just goes right back to that main page and you can do another one. And this will work with Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. But I'm banned on Twitter, and I do all my Instagram and stuff from my Instagram is linked to my Facebook, and I listed Instagram using List Perfectly.
Yeah, and I don't like doing Facebook because it just spams everybody.
Yeah. What else was I going to show you?
I don't know.
The Pinterest, and I guess that was it. Okay, we have a question for you.
Cool. How do you source your plush? Well, there's American Thrift Supply. There is the Goodwill bins where I bought gaylords of plush at a time. And lately, it's been a lot of buyouts, either on Whatnot or people just quitting. So yeah, that's how I source my plush. I don't do many thrift stores anymore because I like to buy in bulk. I like to have enough to list for a week or two. So yeah, I don't do thrift stores anymore. It's mostly just bulk buys from either Goodwill or people that are quitting, or on Whatnot. Whatnot's a great source right now. People sell their items for nothing, and just picked up a whole bunch of items that I'm gonna double when I flip them. I don't want to tell you what it is because I don't want you to pull them. But there was a lot of good items that I sourced for. They were costing me about $100, and I'm gonna flip for about 240. So yeah, there's a lot of good things to find on Whatnot to flip because people are just dumping things on Whatnot right now.
What got you into this niche?
Well, I was watching a program on TV, and all of a sudden he just pulled out a plush and said, I sell these things for this amount. I forget what it was, and I always do good on them. Then I was going down. My grandmother lives right next to a thrift store, and they sold bags of plush for 99 cents. And I'm like, I filled up the car, and that got me started.
Well, that was specifically for you, so I'm not going to answer it.
No.
But you know what? I will answer something else. So Christy was in my true crime listening party today, and she asked me why Keith and I chose the name Hippo Hut. And I had like 3 minutes, so I had to get off to come over here with you. And I said it's a long story, so why don't I just tell it here?
Might as well.
You know the story, you've heard it, but so back in 2014 or 15, when Fiona the hippo was born at the Ohio Cincinnati Zoo, my son, who is now 19, and I were obsessed with Fiona, right? So we followed her YouTube and we used to watch all her videos, and we just started getting so obsessed with hippos and thought they were so cute. What is that?
Their name Fluttershy. One of those cube ones.
Well,
The dumb cubes.
So anyway, my son and I, CJ, had this obsession with hippos, and Keith had started his eBay, well, he was going to start his eBay store as like a hobby business on the side. And if you're not aware of that story, that one, real short, he did this for like 2 years on his own. He was building it up to be his full-time income so he could quit his job. I got hurt at work. I became disabled and could no longer work outside of the home. So I took over the full-time eBay, and we worked really hard for 2 years so he could quit his job too. I like that. Stop distracting me. I want that. I want it. Don't list it. I'll buy it for you with no fees. Oh, so he was about to quit his job, but I got hurt. So he was nice enough to say, well, since you can't work outside of the home, you can do this. I did full-time reselling for a year. Stop distracting me with cute things that I like. Start pulling out
All from Whatnot. I've told you, I get great stuff.
This is what Robert is being.
That's right.
In fact, guess who sent this to me? Okay, so then, we built the business, and he is full-time now too. But back in, I want to say 15, when he was like dilly-dallying, he had a bunch of like collector stuff that he didn't want anymore of his own stuff. He was going to sell it on eBay. And he said, I need an eBay name or a name for my store. And he came to me because I used to be a creative writer, and I've done content writing, and allegedly I'm creative. He's like, so you need to come up with the name for my store. I have the dragon from Maleficent.
Cool.
So every name I came up with, he shot down. And can we just all commiserate right now about how annoying it is when someone asks you, help me name something. Where do you want to eat tonight? What should we do tonight? And every answer they should stop. They shoot down all your answers, right? So I started to get really irritated with him. And I jokingly said, you know what? People like alliteration. So if you have alliteration in your title, people will remember you. Might as well just call it Hippo Hut. Because I was frustrated. And he's like, yeah, make me a graphic. And I'm like, you're really going to go with the Hippo Hut? And no, I'm not a graphic designer. Which is how we ended up with the oh so professional and beautiful little freaking purple hippo in the hut. I made that to be a smart ass. I didn't really think he would name it the Hippo Hut, and I didn't think he'd use my dumb graphic. But he did. And so we built it. And a year after I had been reselling full-time when I started social media, I called us the Flippin' Hippos because there's two of us and we flip. And we flip in the Hippo Hut. So we're the Flippin' Hippos. And that's my story. How'd you come up with your name?
Oh, Zombie Bargain Hunter? Well, I was at the Goodwill bins, I don't know, a million years ago, it seems. And I basically stayed up all night gambling and everything else. And so I went to the bins to pick out a whole bunch of plush. And the guy, one of my friends just came up to me and was like, hey, you look like a zombie today. And I'm like, hey, I guess I'm a zombie bargain hunter today. And that's how I came up with it. I was thinking up a name for YouTube, and I'm like, hey, I kind of like that. That's fine. I'll use it. And I had a zombie hunter shirt. So one of my first videos, I put tape in the middle. I put bargain in the middle. So zombie hunter, and then bargain with a big old tape.
So you didn't like zombies and name it because you like zombies?
No, the guy called me a zombie because I looked like a zombie because I was up all night. I was like 28 hours in, and I was still shopping.
That's crazy.
But I always like zombies. So.
Well, you do like zombies.
Oh, yeah.
So, I do like hippos. I think they're adorable, and people send me hippos all the time, and I absolutely love them all. They're all so cute.
People send me poop too.
I like poop. I have lots of little hippos. I have a bag full that I have to deal with. I should say I have to. I have this vacuum bag that's really tall. The ones that used to sit behind me on the shelf at the old place.
Uh-huh.
I haven't figured out where to put them in the new office yet, but I will.
Yeah, you got to get a shelf or something behind you.
Yeah. Or I'll have to move where I film because behind me is the day bed.
Yeah, it's got a window and a whole bunch of nonsense behind you.
And my Stephen King books. I mean, all that nonsense, right?
Yeah, all that nonsense is got to be
nonsense. Moved. That should be hippos.
That's right. Yeah, I got zombies behind me.
I think they're cute. I mean, they're everywhere in here. I do like them. I got more up there. I mean, my true love is rodents, but I like hippos too. I really like hippos. I think they're so cute. Is that a hand?
I think so.
It's a hand.
Looks like it.
Oh my god, I love
so
him.
Squishy. It's like a fake Squishmallow. It's from Toy Factory. But it's so cute.
It's really cute. I got banned for spamming on Pinterest.
Huh, really?
From eBay.
Hmm.
How many did you do? I'm curious. Like,
exactly.
how many did you do? Because I'm just curious. Because I do like 4 or 5 a day, and that's it. But do I have any rodents currently?
I have one right here. I have cats, so rodents still survive in my house.
Who wants to see Ahsoka? I do have one currently. She is a dwarf Russian hamster, and she's cute. We're gonna look at her.
All right, let's look at her. Oh, how cute!
She is really cute. Look at her.
A new cat toy.
Her name is Ahsoka, after Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars.
Oh,
I know.
cute.
She's so cute. I love her so much. She's just a precious little baby. And before Ahsoka, I had Emmy. Her full name was MC Hamster. And she passed away, and I have her commiserated on my coffee mug.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Esmeralda sent me that.
Nice.
My friend Esmeralda. And I've had rats, mice, gerbils. I think my next thing is going to be guinea pigs or chinchillas.
Guinea pigs.
Piggies. Most of the rodents only live like 2.5, 3.5 years if they're in captivity.
Yeah, that sucks.
And it's really sad because they don't last long. But I give them the best little life I can for 3 years. But
That's in my house with my cats.
Guinea pigs live 6 years, and chinchillas live 20.
Ooh.
And they look like Pikachu.
Cool.
She's actually like all black, and then she has a white beard and white paws, and then she has a darker stripe on her back.
So cute.
I love rodents. And before we came on live, Robert and I were talking about all the rodents I'm feeding in the backyard. I put out bird seed, and I don't mind if the birds come and eat it, but it's really there because I want chipmunk and squirrel friends, and possums and raccoons and deers. I want a chinchilla and a hedgehog. I really want a chinchilla.
I like the armadillos. Those look cool.
They're cute.
I like them. I see the videos where the guy's like giving it water on the side of the road in Texas and stuff because it's hot. And I always run across those stupid videos, and they're all.
I like possums. I think they're cute. And you know that they can't get rabies. They're immune to it, and their blood is what allowed scientists to make the rabies vaccine.
They used to always scare me. I used to come out of my house way back when I was a kid, and there would be one big old one on the wall or something. You're like, oh, God.
Oh, they're cute. They have little rope tails like rats do.
No, not cute at midnight. And you run into one, and you see these glowing eyes. And when you're a kid, no, it's not cute.
It's cute.
It's a run for your life.
No, that would be a, hi, new friend. You want a snack? Aw, yeah, chinchillas live a long time. And you can comb them. Have you seen the videos of that?
No.
Where people comb them and they put their little, they close their eyes. And they look like little Pikachus, I swear to God. Oh, a hedgehog. Robert has cats.
That's right. I'm pulling the cat's toes right now to wake it up.
He's got Beauty and the Beast and Meerkat. 3 kitties. And Beast is blind, right?
Yeah, poor Beast is blind.
Aww. All these kitties. You should pull it over so we could see it.
It's in the window. It might blind you. See, it's right there.
Oh, that's the one that you posted that I called the model, huh?
Yeah, it keeps going to my...
She's cute. She's putting her little leg out. I love animals. So all animals. It's probably why I like Plush. Because they're cute like animals. But they don't eat your face off.
Aminals.
You go to the zoo and you're like, oh, that tiger's so cute.
Oh, hey, gorilla. Ow.
That's a murder kitty. Don't pet it. Oh, we leave out food. Yeah, so I put our deck off the back is on the second floor. So it overlooks our backyard is probably as big as my office. It's very small because it backs up right into most of our backyard is woods. So I started putting food out there. I have 2 cardinals, a female and a male. I could tell the female because she's gray. She's not as pretty as the male. I have some blue jays, some
Males are always prettier.
baby crows. Am I going to get demonetized? Seeing chipmunks, squirrels, 2 deer. And I'm trying to get to where the squirrels will come to me because I eventually want to hand feed them because I'm crazy. And I want possums and raccoons if they'll come. So basically, there's an open invitation to all the wildlife in the woods behind my house to come and eat at Starr's restaurant.
Put out a Facebook post for all the raccoons in the area.
Well, it's funny because, listen, this is how crazy I am. When we go for our walk around the neighborhood, we go for a walk every day. And we'll be up the street or around the bend, and I'll see like chipmunks and birds, and I'll be like, "Hi guys, there's food at," and I give out my address. I'm like, "It's right over there. Come eat at my house. I have food out for you."
Just leave breadcrumbs to your house and then a lump of bread.
I put out breadcrumbs too, bird food. And when I grilled out, look at my hair. When I grilled out, I had carrots and potatoes that I threw out there. Some chicken, some hamburger. I'm like, everybody come and eat. My friends.
I'd get coyotes in my house if I did that nonsense.
Well, yeah, you would. I think the worst we're going to get is the trash pandas.
Yeah.
They get pretty fighty.
I throw out bread, but I make sure the birds are out there already, so because I don't want to leave it out all night.
No. Keith's grandmother, one, lives next door to a horse farm, so she puts food out for the horses.
Ew, that's stinky.
It doesn't smell.
Really?
You think.
Okay.
But it never smells. I think because, I don't know. Maybe they poop somewhere else.
Someone broke your nose?
I don't know. But, and then she has these stray cats that she feeds, right? Well, there's this one raccoon that comes every night, and she gets mad. And I keep telling her, you can't discern. Like, the raccoon doesn't understand that this food is only for the cats and not for him.
Yeah, you had to put a sign, no raccoons.
He's an animal. There's food. He's going to come eat it. I said, you got to pull the food in at night. And she gets really mad. Like, he should know better. It's not for him. And I'm like, how's he supposed to know? You can't. And then there's like a new cat, and she doesn't want him around. I'm like, listen, you cannot.
Now you're going to pick on which cat?
If you put food out there, it's for everybody.
You. No, not you.
No tomcats and no raccoons.
You're going to put a sign on the bowl.
Yeah,
raccoons read it.
Anything. And the cats and the raccoons lay together on the deck at her house and share the food.
Cool.
And she's like, I thought raccoons would attack a cat. I'm like, maybe the cats have been strays for long enough that they're family. Maybe that's her boyfriend. Maybe she brought her boyfriend over here for dinner and you're being mean.
You're going to have a half raccoon, half cat baby.
She's the one cat that hangs out with the raccoon is a calico. She's really pretty.
Cool.
But yeah, she gets mad and I'm like, you can't do that. Does anybody have any more questions related to reselling?
We're supposed to resell here? What's going on?
I did teach some social media stuff.
All right.
Hi. I guess I can ask you some questions while I have you here.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried Goodwill Blue Box?
It's been a while. The plush ones, they've gotten more expensive though. The last one I bought, I believe, was like $19.99, and I think they're like $29.99 now.
And how many?
One for one box.
Like, is there a weight on that, or?
I think it's 10 pounds.
You're like, one box.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be like a box.
No, it's a big box. Well, if you watched my videos, you would know how big they are.
I don't.
Because they shrank the boxes and then they raised the price. And I did a whole video on that. I think the boxes were like 24 by 14, and then they shrank them to like 14 by 14. Supposedly the same weight, but then of course they'll probably throw in more ties just to make the weight higher. So
Yeah.
but yeah, they raised the price, and I haven't done them. I like the American Thrift Supply a lot better. Um,
Except they
pack,
squish them.
yeah, they pack them in solid, and we got to do another video on that. So,
Well, I have an unopened Gaylord too in my garage.
yeah, I think I have one or two. I don't know if they're the big plush or the small ones. But
I can't remember which one mine was either. Should we open them? Not
yeah,
right now, but
let's do it. I'll drag it out.
um, let's pick a date.
Cool. Yeah,
Uh,
it's buried in this mess somewhere. I know I have like 2 boxes. I've been waiting on you because you're scared of bugs.
I'm scared of a lot of things, germs. But this was in Florida, and it sat in the garage out there, and then it sat on the lanai, and then the garage. Should be okay. How about the 9th? That's 2 Fridays from today. Or do you want to do 3 Fridays from today?
Let's make it 3.
3 will be probably better because we're gonna under the stairs in the garage, like the storage. They're all the way pushed to the very back, and then in front of it is my smaller boxes of plush.
Yeah, I just brought in like 20 or 40 boxes of action figures, so mine are buried too. So that's why I'm like, give me a little bit more time.
We can do even 4 weeks.
No, it's fine. 3's fine. It'll get my butt in gear to list a lot faster.
All right, 4:30 p.m. live show unboxing with Robert.
And you can watch us fling poop at the wall, maybe.
Well, the last time we opened one, it was so funny because they were all squished.
They are all the time squished.
So
look at my plush. What is it?
Stop looking at their buttholes. All right, so let's do. I guess we can do a 2-hour show because we're not going to get through it in an hour.
Yeah, especially us laughing for a half an hour.
So, do you want to do a special time and do 4 to 6, or?
Sounds good to me.
1 to 3 for you, right?
Yep. Perfect for me.
I don't want to go. Yeah, I don't want to go to 6:30. I'll be starving.
I still haven't had breakfast yet.
So we'll do 4 to 6 p.m. And if we still don't get through them all, then I guess we can pick a date to finish it on your channel or something.
Cool. Well, I have more boxes.
It's in there.
Because they had a special. They sent me a code for like 20% off, and then they had a sale at the same time. So that's why I got 4. I got 2 of each.
I'm not thrifting. I just finished a 30-pound box of ThredUp, like photographing it and listing it and everything. And we still have a 50-pound downstairs that I have to unbox on the channel. And then that whole half of our garage in front of those 2 Gaylords of plush, the big giant moving boxes, they're just stacked like 4 high of jeans. And then I have another couple of these big boxes like this big of plush. And then my trunk is still full. Like you have to sit on it to close it. So,
well, I did 20-something buyouts from Whatnot. I bought out like 20-something different people on Whatnot. So I have a ton of plush right
now. Yeah, I like American Thrift. I like the best one we ever did together is the one I can't ever remember. I don't think you remember.
Yeah, it was just a special that I found.
That one that had all the Pokemon
daily
in it?
deal or something like that. Yeah, that was fun.
That was awesome. Those boxes mine were all Pokemon.
Yeah, they were great boxes. Too bad I haven't seen them advertised or anything else.
So do eBay sales? Nope. Let me try to read again. Do sales on eBay suck lately or what?
Yeah, depends on what you're selling.
I think they suck for most everybody.
The Plush is down right now, but I took a lot down last year. I dropped 1,500 off mine. So once I get those back up, I'd like to see how my sales are going to do. Um, but action figures and collectibles, I've been doing very well with right now.
Well, I'll be honest. eBay sucks right now. I mean, it's not drastically like, oh my God, we can't pay our bills. We have to go get jobs. But it's bad. It's, there was that period of time in 2020 when it was really easy for everybody and we all sold a whole bunch.
No, yeah, that was fun. The pandemic was fun.
Yeah, because everybody was stuck at home, had nothing else to do but shop online, and they were all getting free money from the government for every little reason.
Yeah, I
And
tripled
people
my
didn't have to pay their
sales and
rent.
didn't even do anything. I wasn't even listing during the pandemic because I was just shipping out so much stuff.
Yeah, we
It
all
was
sold a lot.
insane.
Like I call it the honeymoon phase.
Yeah, I miss the pandemic.
But we're not even doing what we were doing pre-pandemic, and
yeah, and summer's coming up, which is gonna really drop everybody. It always does every year.
And I have to be fair though, because pre-pandemic, before we moved to Florida, we had almost 4,000 active listings.
Yeah,
we have 2,500 now, and we had dropped down to 1,000 and didn't list or do anything for 3 months prior to our move. Then when we did move, we had shipping on every other day because of our stuff being in a storage unit for a while.
Well, I have my 2 days always, 2 days handling.
And then we moved back. And so to be fair, like from the beginning of 2021 until like the beginning of this year, everything you can do that you're not supposed to do to kill a store, we did. And it's only been like since January this year, we've buckled down. We're doing a hard push. We used to quit at 5. We work till 6 now. We work half day on Saturday. We're doing 50 listings a day plus on 5 platforms.
Cool.
But I don't know how long we have to do this for to actually see us fix.
Unfortunately, probably going to have to be till third or fourth quarter. I mean, till fourth quarter, unfortunately.
Yeah, and maybe that's the case. But a
the
lot
third
of
quarter is probably going to be very poopy.
I disagree with this. I'm going to tell you why. Because if it was the economy, my sales on Poshmark and Boxery would also be suffering, and they're not. If it was the economy, it wouldn't be crowded at every movie theater, restaurant, and store I go to. People are still out there spending money. They're just not spending it on eBay. I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with the economy. Don't take it that way. But everybody's excuse for eBay is always the economy. It's not. eBay's search is broken right now.
Could be.
Oh, it is. It is.
It shut down on me. I think it was 3 days ago. I couldn't go on for a half an hour. It did that screen. We searched everywhere, and you couldn't list. You couldn't do anything.
So the one thing I get is item not available. So when I'm doing store reviews for people, or when I'm trying to comp something, I click the item and it'll say item not available.
Yeah, that's why I stopped doing the 20 best or most expensive plush, because I was having problems just looking them up for a while.
Right. So if buyers are running into that,
yeah, that'll suck.
They're just going to go away. But it's everywhere is crowded. And Keith and I will go to Walmart on a random Wednesday at 10 a.m. in the morning when the rest of the world should be at work, and it's crowded. People are still spending money. It's and
I'm
not saying nothing's wrong with the economy. Like our sales on other platforms are less right now than they were, say, a year ago or during the pandemic. But none of the other ones went and put the brakes on the way eBay did. Yeah, and people are having problems logging in. I was having an issue whenever I would search for something. I would only see international listings. I never saw American for a while.
Yeah, they always have some sort of problem lately.
And they admitted it. They admitted it. They finally did admit they were having issues, and they hired a whole extra outside third-party tech team to come in and fix it.
Well, hopefully they fix it fast.
Well, I'll tell you what, my business is fine, but it's only because I guess I should read this whole thing. At least you're honest, and that's appreciated. So many YouTube sellers do that corporate thing where they spend and say sales are down, but business is fine when we know many are in trouble. If we did not cross post, if I was not a List Perfectly affiliate, if I didn't have all these multiple streams of income I've been preaching to you guys for 6 years to have, if we just relied on eBay, I think we'd be in trouble.
Yeah, if I didn't have the action figures, I'd probably be in trouble right now. Because everything else is down, but the action figures still sell, I guess, because they're so popular.
Even at full speed, the other sites can't do for what? No. When eBay's not broken and doing what it's supposed to do, it's the biggest global online seller.
Yeah, it's great.
When it does what it's supposed to do. Everyone knows what eBay is. It's mentioned in movies, TVs, books.
All you have to do is copy Mercari, and they would be fine. Get rid of all this nonsense that they have, and just copy what Mercari's doing. I mean, it's so easy to list on Mercari. It's so easy to put pictures. I mean, the questions. I mean, the way you buy it now. I mean, offers. Mercari is basically a perfect website, except they don't have as much traffic as eBay.
Mm-hmm. But if eBay doesn't,
that would be perfect.
If eBay doesn't get their shit together, people might start going elsewhere.
Yeah.
Because listen, if I'm tenacious, right? So if someone has paid me ahead of time to do an eBay store review, I'm obligated to do that review for them. So if I go to their store and I click listings to give them advice on that listing, I have to keep trying. I have to keep going back until it stops telling me not available, and I have to do it.
Yeah.
If I really need a comp, I have to keep clicking it till I get the comp. But if as a buyer, if I see a Baby Yoda notebook that I want and I click it one time and it says no longer available, I'm going away and shopping somewhere else.
I mean, there's another 100 listings out there. And if I keep getting that, I'm just going to go to Amazon and buy it that way, even if it's more expensive.
Yep. Buyers are not tenacious. We have to look at comps, right? I have to look at stores for reviews.
No, when I'm buying something, I'm super annoyed if it pops up. I'm just going to go to the easiest place. And I always click on free shipping on the side of eBay and US only and everything else. And if I can't find it there, then I'll go to Amazon and buy it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Well, I go to Poshmark. I like Poshmark. But the funny thing is while I'm working, I usually watch true crime or something. So I always have like ID channel or Hulu on. I see so many commercials for Mercari and so many commercials for Poshmark and like none for eBay, except for about their automotive.
Yeah.
Ask me how I feel about that.
Yeah, I don't watch TV anymore when I'm listing. I'm in this room now, and the only thing I have is radio and Sirius XM and Amazon Prime. So I don't have a TV over here at all.
I don't list anymore. Keith does it.
Keith does all that now? You just take the pictures?
I just take the pictures and do the social media side.
He even lists your plush.
He does, as long as he doesn't see the picture. He does list the plush. In fact, I made him sit down and read my jeans and my plush guide that I wrote and sold to people.
Read this.
I'm like, because he writes our clothing guide, and I do the jeans and the plush guide every year.
Uh-huh.
And he was telling me he loathes taking pictures, especially of plush and jeans. Well, the most that we source, even when I go to Salvation Army 99 cents day, I find 150 pairs of jeans. He finds maybe 40 men's shirts. So he was running out of his stuff to photograph and list, and he was having to start doing some jeans and plush because that's what we have a lot of.
Yeah.
And he hates it. And I said, listen, I don't mind taking the pictures if you want to do all the listings. So a couple months ago, we flipped it. And so I spend my mornings doing YouTube and social media and reviews, store reviews and stuff. And then every afternoon for like 4 or 5 blissful hours, I literally just sit here and watch true crime and horror movies and take pictures.
Cool.
For 4 or 5 hours. And then he just lists it all. And I take my pictures right into List Perfectly catalog so he can log in downstairs in his office and just list. And he has my pricing guides and everything for my everything that's included in my plush and jeans guide. Help Keith. He's learned all about women's jeans and plush. He knows shit now.
Cool, you trained him well.
So Macari has the guy the Spider-Man collection, yeah. But I like it because when you list, you kind of have to pay attention. When you're just taking measurements and photos, you can literally just have Evil Dead on for the 12th time.
Yeah, exactly.
So
easy.
It's been pretty, and he likes to sit and just like he does all of the laundry. We wash everything we source, so he has to run loads of laundry pretty much all day. But other than that, he just sits and lists. He lists like 50 items, maybe sometimes more, on 5 platforms a day. That's his job now.
Cool. Sounds like you got the system down.
I think I got all 3 and a best friend, so I'm pretty lucky. Although we're not married, but we were best friends, and now we're together. We don't need to go anywhere.
That's true.
There
I don't go anywhere either. But I don't know
there
what
are
I'm
a million worlds to visit in my books, and so many new friends. We watch movies. I read books. We play video games.
Cool.
We have food delivered. We did go see Galaxy. Did you see it?
Oh, yeah. That was one of my favorites. I loved it.
That's my favorite Marvel movie, I think, to date.
In a long time. I actually can't wait for The Flash. The Flash looks really good. I know.
I'm excited about Batman.
I don't know about excited about Batman, but I mean, I just think it's interesting.
I'm Batman. But yeah, no, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Real Superman's not going to be there anymore, but that's
his cousin.
Yeah.
Supergirl. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy, it was good. I cried. I laughed.
Yeah, it was a fun movie. I was shocked. It was really good. Now I'm sad guns at DC.
Yeah.
But hey, we can make DC movies good.
Yeah, because DC movies kind of are lackluster.
Exactly.
And they keep rebooting it. They like don't have a universe the way Marvel has their universe.
Well, that's what the Flash is a complete reboot of everything, supposedly.
They reboot every couple of years. And the MCU's been
James Gunn owns it now, so he's going to reboot in his own image. And hopefully it's good. And if it's as good as the Guardian Galaxy movies, I'm all for it.
Well, he did Suicide Squad. And that wasn't bad.
Yeah. Hey, you can have a turd here and there.
James Gunn did do the Suicide Squad, so.
Yeah, that's true. That was one of the worst bosses ever in Suicide Squad.
I like the rat girl in the second one. Duh. Because she had all the rats.
And the second one I didn't mind as much, but the first one was just awful.
We are over an hour, so.
Cool.
I got to pull a winner, and then.
Do we have any other questions before we pull a winner?
Yeah. Well, I'll pull a winner, and if they have questions, I can put them in while I pull a winner.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. One lucky winner today is going to win 1 free month of List Perfectly. Roxy! Yay! Congratulations, Roxy. Do me a favor, as my mom used to say, do me a favor. Message me on Facebook or Instagram, Roxy, with your email address. And Monday's a holiday, so it may be Tuesday.
Yay, Monday's a holiday.
I will email Tiffany and get you set up for your free month. But you got to email you got to message me your email address or I cannot get you set up, okay? And also, yeah, Monday is no shipping. It is Memorial Day, so everyone have a safe and fun weekend. And remember, no shipping on Monday.
Thank God.
And Robert, would you like to leave us with I'm going to make you big.
Ooh, I'm big.
Make us happy with words of wisdom.
Please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And don't fiddle fart around. Get all your listings up. Take care, everybody.
Thank you for watching, guys. Remember what I always say every Friday. It is so important to not be all work and no play. So take some time for yourself, your loved ones, your pets, and your friends, and your family, and
my cat just ran into a wall.
The wild animals outside this weekend. And have a good weekend, guys. If you're watching the replay, I appreciate you too. Subscribe to me, to Robert, like the video. I am Flippin' Hippos on all the socials. He's Zombie Bargain Hunter on all the socials. We'll see you guys back in 3 weeks when we unbox something together.
That's probably all squished.
Bye.